In this video, you're going to find out all about the bus that goes between La Romana and Bayahibe and La Romana. We're going to go through the timetable, journey duration, the price, departure and arrival locations, baggage you can take and not take, and any must-knows and tips about going on these buses. Also known here in the Dominican Republic as guaguas. The buses start to run from both La Romana and Bayahibe at 7 a.m. and the last buses leave from both locations at about 8 p.m. Sometimes you may be able to get them leaving at 8:15, 10 past 8, but you should count on the last bus leaving at 8 p.m. to be sure. In between those hours, the buses depart around every 30 minutes. The journey time can be about 30, 40, 50 minutes depending on the traffic, if there's a lot of rain and various other factors, so allow up to 50 minutes and if you're on a good day with a good run, with the bus not stopping at certain stops just because of where the people want to get on and off, you could actually hit about 30 to 40 minutes of journey time. Price. The cost of a journey going in either direction is 100 pesos. That's for anyone taking up one seat. So if you've got a small child who's sat on your lap, they won't be charged. If you put them in the seat next to you, then you will be paying the 100 pesos for that child. So it really depends on how many seats you're using. And you don't buy return journeys, you just pay cash when you enter the bus, the guagua, or when you're about to get off at the bus stop. It really depends on the driver. So you just be aware when you get on if the driver is going to take the money at the door, have it ready, or they'll leave you to pay when you get off. The departure location in Bayahibe is really one location because it fills up there and then it won't stop unless it has any space at anywhere else. So you really want to get to the terminal and get the bus from there every single time. The terminal is located adjacent to the coach park in Bayahibe, just around the corner from Caribe Express. On the corner there is a Lotto. Bayahibe is a very small place. Anyone can tell you where the bus terminal is. It's very easy to find. It's pretty central. It's literally 2 minutes walk to the beach, 2 minutes walk to the square with the Bayahibe sign there with the town hall. As I say, it's very central. In La Romana, you're going to probably go there for two reasons. To go to Jumbo, the nearest large supermarket to Bayahibe. There is one in Bayahibe that's a sort of medium size, which we've done a video on, the Maya. You can find the video on our channel. Jumbo is the main reason people visit La Romana. The second reason is the mall there, Multiplaza, which you can also see a video on our channel. In both cases, you're going to get off pretty much near Jumbo. Here's a video to help you find your way from Jumbo. Now you could get a moto taxi to take you down there, or you can walk. We tend to always walk, it's not too far. Take you about 2, 3, 4 minutes depending. It's on the same side as Jumbo and also the train line. In fact, you'll see possibly trains loaded with sugarcane which pass by the bus stop and behind Jumbo. And again, there's a video on our channel telling you about that train, which is fun to watch, and sometimes you can even pick up sugarcane that it's dropped after it's gone by. Now we come to baggage. Normally it's what you can carry on you put beneath the seat, below you, or between your legs, or on your lap. So that's the normal baggage allowance. Occasionally you will get buses which do have a shelf above you on one side or both sides, but some of them do not have any shelving to store anything. So it's really look as to what you will get. There's no way to know. The other thing is that if you do want to travel with a large backpack, a lot of shopping, some big bags or a suitcase, and when I say suitcase, I'm talking about a cabin size suitcase. Anything bigger than that is really not for a guagua or bus. But if you have a cabin size suitcase, which you could wing it and put it on your lap if absolutely necessary, you normally leave those in the entrance of the bus. So as you can see here, it just depends on the layout and configuration of that particular bus. You will not get charged for it unless it's taking up a seat. So just be aware that you don't know. Again, it's hard to predict how much baggage will already be on the floor at the front of the bus. And if someone else has also put a suitcase there, then it may be very uncomfortable if you have to keep the suitcase on your lap for 30, 40, 50-minute journey. So it really depends on you, which connects really to the must-knows and tips. The key thing to know when you're taking a Guagua is that you get there, you get to pick your seat. So if you've got time, and it's best to have time, to allow time. So if you have baggage or you want a comfortable seat, you can get there and not take the current bus that's almost full, if it's full up, and just take the next bus. So it may take you a bit longer to do your journey, but you'll get the seat that you want, or you'll be able to put your suitcase or baggage in there first, and then you're sorted. You don't always have to take the next bus. You can always take the one after if you do want to get a better seat or prioritise your baggage. Regarding safety and things like that on the buses, they're really pretty safe. The locals are normally very friendly. I've never seen any incidents really happen on buses. You just have to be aware that when you do sit on the bus, someone can come and sit next to you who's quite large. You will be quite uncomfortable, possibly. And so that's something to keep in mind, that you might want to take a taxi if you do not like taking a bus and it filling up with people, and they'll then put seats in between the aisles as well, and people will sit pressing against you, because even if you've got the aisle seat, you'll be pressed from both sides quite probably, because the seats are fairly small relatively to the size of the people. Going back to safety, it's very, very safe in Bayahibe, just using all the normal common sense that you would do anywhere in the world. If you're arriving 7, 8 o'clock at night with your bags and just arriving to check in at some hotel or Airbnb or something, you can feel pretty much relaxed getting off the bus there. It's a very, very safe area. The bus stop itself, the terminal in Bayahibe, is about 1 minute walk from the actual police station. It's a very small place and everyone knows everyone. Very, very rarely does anything happen at all. Just use common sense, and it's a lot, especially compared to La Romana. You don't really want to be walking around La Romana as a tourist or someone with bags or someone who doesn't know their way around. There are areas which the police recommend not going, which are quite near Jumbo. So do use caution if you're going anywhere outside Jumbo and you want to explore. There's usually some police around, you can ask them. La Romana and Bayahibe are definitely not in the same category when it comes to safety. Regarding safety in the bus itself, they're usually very, very well driven. They don't go supersonic speed or anything. Even the passengers tend to shout out if the bus drivers do anything untoward. So it's normally a very, very pleasant and relaxing journey.